is doing its best to suffocate pro-democracy activists. The monarchy did its best to try to suffocate anybody that fight for democracy when it's come to the issue of land. Progressives are facing serious challenges of being evicted day in and day out. I will trace back some instances that we have as a country, and also that we have witnessed as the Swaziland Youth Congress since our birth in 1991. There was once an issue of eviction at Maqetsheni. Even today, these people that were displaced in Maqetsheni, nobody cares about them. Their only mistake was to stand firm against the suppression of the chief. That chief was Makuka by the time. They stood resolute and say, we are not going from our communities, we are going to stay here, come what may. And they were evicted by the army, the police, and the Mswati, as the head of state, never said any word, beside using the state apparatus, security forces, as his own instrument to dismantle and to displace our people. The people of Vuvulani in the Lubombo region, they are suffering from such, because they rejected the monarchy. When the monarchy say, we want to move you from these farms and put you somewhere else, they say, no, this is our land. We want to stay here and also want to reproduce our own sugar cane and also transport it to the mills. And from saying that, the monarchy saw a threat and say, must be stopped. As we speak, those people of Vuvulani doesn't have water. Those people of Vuvulani doesn't have electricity. Those people, they doesn't have any roads. The living conditions are something else, because the regime suppress anybody who speak against it when it's come to the issue of land. We'll make an example of the president of the People's United Democratic Movement, Pudemo. After he was seen that he's advocating much and also articulating the positions that have been given to by us as members of the People's United Democratic Movement, Pudemo, the community chief whatsoever and Vuna whatsoever summoned him to come and sit down and discuss with him why he was not be evicted in the community. You can tell the suppression, because once you stand with the poor, you are going to be not given land. If you are known that you are a political activist and you want a land, you are going to face serious challenges. There will be serious meetings in the council of the communities. There will be serious meetings, and these meetings, we have attended some of them. You find to say they end up resolving that there's nothing that is going to happen. This person must not be given land. I don't want to take a long time and discuss the issue of women when it's come to the issue of land. Women cannot access land in Swaziland. They can't at all. They must have a boy child for them to access land in the rural areas. And that home will be named after the boy child, not the woman. The surname of the woman won't count much, but the surname that will be used is the surname of the boy child. So, if these women have 3 girl children, you won't be able to access any land in Swaziland. Not unless you decide to go to the urban areas where it's going to get a title deed land. But in communities, you won't be able in rural areas to get the land until that woman is able to be married to somebody else or you have a boy child. And also, young people in nature doesn't have access to land. If I don't have a mother, if I don't have a father, if I don't have a grandparent, I won't be able to access land in Swaziland. I won't be able. I must have a wife. If I don't have a sister that I will go with and negotiate the land, I won't be able. An individual without somebody else cannot access the land in Swaziland. If a person or a girl can decide to say, I just want this land, and go to the local council, you won't be able to access that land. They will say, who is your mother, who's whatsoever. If the person doesn't have that, all those things, who won't access land in Swaziland? So the king uses that thing to suppress the Swazi people, that you must be the beggar, or must beg for this land, whereas each and every person was born naked. And you are going to die at least wearing some certain clothes, and you die put in those coffins with some clothes. But immediately, you are born in this world, you have just come naked, and there's nobody that have a right to say this land must be controlled by me, and there's nobody else that's going to tell me anything. The state must be the custodian of the land in the new democratic dispensation. Local authorities must have democratic institutions that are going to commission land to people of the local community. We cannot continue having to beg a land to a chief that is being elected by individuals, selected by individuals. It is not democratic means that have been made to say this person have a right to rule over the certain land.